Hey man, if you're playing the guitar and you make a phrase, which you should do, you got to resolve the phrase on a note that makes sense. That little lick I was playing is a pretty good example of resolving on the root. That lick I learned watching a cartoon I liked when I was a young fella. The Cosby Kids, Fat Albert and all them guys. And when they were going to a commercial, they go. And I was just learning guitar, so I'm like, cool, man. And I learned that. It does resolve on the root. It's like A minor pentatonic. What if you landed on, say, something else, like the fourth? It doesn't resolve very well. It's kind of like on. Maybe if you're going to go. To the root from the 4. But if you land on the 4, that's just weird. That being said, I think you could probably resolve on anything you want. Let's say we're doing A minor pentatonic. Let's try resolving on the minor third. That's kind of cool. C would be the minor third, or the 5th. Still part of the chord. The root still kind of rules. But the 4th is going way over there. I'm trying to go here, or down, or land it, or bring it in, dock that yacht safely and efficiently and professionally. But let's say you want to resolve on, say, like a dominant 7th. That's kind of cool because we're assuming or maybe a G. Or let's go back to that 5th. That could be implying the 5. But the 4 is kind of like a suspended 4th. Like a D suspended 4th. The 4th could resolve to the 3rd. So if you go, bring it to the 3rd. Or it could, that's down a half step, or it could go up a whole step to the 5th. Maybe. I don't know if that works. But, like I said, you could resolve on the 9th or the 6th or a flatted 5th or a flatted 2nd, whatever you want. But just have the intention and control and wisdom. Be present in mind to know if you're going to resolve on a phrase. Do something that, again, sounds intentional, not random. Don't just blow around like a tumbleweed. Like I say, dock that yacht. All right. Well, that's just a little thing. I got a buddy that plays the same phrases a lot, as I do. And I go, you sure do land on the 4th a lot. And he's like, what? He's like, what are you talking about? And then, no, he didn't do that, did he? Maybe not that time. Maybe not for that. But his wife noticed the same thing. And she said, you're landing on the 4th all the time. No, she didn't. But they had a conversation, and she recognized the sound of the noodling in the house. It has been resolving on the 4th. So my suggestion is bring it home to the root. Then you got more intention, more kind of musicality, more plugged into the moment. And, more engaged with music. That's my recommendation. So, no matter what key you're in, for now, land on the root. Or other chord tones, like a 3rd or a 5th. Maybe a flatted 7. Just as long as it's part of the chord. But if it's outside of the chord make sure that you have the thought about it and are doing it on purpose, not just randomly. All right? And with that, I'm going to say